I want you to imagine your dream girl. Imagine her personality, her voice, the way she moves, the way she talks to you. Imagine every single perfect detail about her. And now, imagine a man walking beside her, holding her hands, making her happy instead of you. Now, this is your girl, right? This is the girl that you do not want to let go of. She's the one that you always want to be with. How would you feel that you could have done something to compete with this man, to get to her first before he does? You could have worked on yourself to improve yourself, to become someone deserving of that perfect girl. And now that man has beat you in this competition. He has beat you without even knowing that he's competing with you. Life is a competition, and it's not just for your girl. It's for your place in society. It's for your financial wealth, your business. It's for your own happiness. Everything that you want in life. Compete for it. People always want to say, it's not about competing with others, it's about competing with yourself. Because competing with others make you unhappy for no reason, because everyone has different circumstances, they grow up in different environments with different mindsets, and competing with them with these differences is unfair. Pussy mindset. Why do you have that limiting belief that you should not compete with others? Is it truly because of that reason, or is it because you don't want to put in the effort, you don't want to feel bad comparing with yourself with others, and when you lose, you don't want to feel like a loser? But this mindset makes you more of a loser than you already are. And so sometimes when you're worse than someone at a certain aspect of life, it's unfair because everyone has their own strengths and they might be stronger than you naturally on that aspect. You might lose the race because they're genetically stronger in their legs, their muscles, and you may have put in more work than them, but you may have lost, and that's not your fault. So that's why people tell you not to compare yourself with others. But what good will this mindset do for you? Sure, maybe you will feel good that even though you lost, it's not because of your fault. It makes you feel comfortable and stay in your place. Competing pushes you further than your limits. It pushes you through that limitation that you're naturally born with. So this is how it looks like when you're competing with yourself. You improve yourself day by day, and that makes you feel satisfied enough, but this improvement is actually slower than when you compete yourself with others. They are already here and you have to push yourself to here. But after that, you still have to push yourself through that limit. It makes you skyrocket in your improvement. It pushes you further than you actually want to be. It gives you the energy and motivation to do so. And although that will feel painful to get from here to here and continue pushing yourself further, but that's much more faster than just improving you with yourself. Competing, it makes you feel pain. It makes you feel much more motivated and angry. It makes you feel all these emotions that you have to fight with other people to get what you want. There is this idea in the modern day where people like to believe that there is enough happiness to go around for everyone, and happiness is not something that you take from others. It's something that everyone can have if they want. And so, of course, you can be happy without some materialistic things in life. You can be happy without that Lamborghini, and the person with that car might not be happy. That does not mean that you should not work for what's yours. That does not mean you have an excuse to do nothing and be happy. Because to be happy, you still need to do work. And part of that work is from competing with others. Take pride in working on yourself to be happy, working on yourself to be better than others, so that you can take back what's yours that you deserve. You may not be the first place in the race, but you can still be happy knowing that you've put in all your effort, you put in your full potential. Even with this competing mindset, you need to avoid one thing. When you walk into a gym full of people, you have to have that mindset that even though they are bigger than you, you have to compete with them. You have to put in your best effort, push yourself to your furthest. You need to use them as your motivation, but that does not mean you have to push them down to hurt them. Competing does not mean pushing each other down. It means pushing each other up. When you work out with a friend, laugh at them when they're not doing enough as much as you. When you're doing 10 reps and they're doing only 8, make them feel bad that they are not at your level. And when they finally beat you, you have to push yourself to the point that you can beat them back. So when you improve yourself, he's going to improve to your level, and you keep pushing each other. Even though on the outside you're like fighting with each other, but in reality you're actually working together to improve both of you together. That fire inside of you to compete with others, to be better than them, is a very strong emotion and fuel that will make you push further than you ever think you could. That is not something that you can achieve by competing with yourself. It feels good to not be in that competition, because being in that competition, you have to constantly push yourself because everyone else is running together with you and no one is stopping, and when you stop, others are going to surpass you in this race. So think about that girl example. I told you to imagine a picture of your dream girl. Which one do you truly think will make you happy? One, the first one that you don't need to go through the pain of working on yourself, but you get a girl that is not up to your standards. Or two, the one where you go through your pain or working on yourself, you feel so much pain, you feel so much anger and emotions on the way of the competition, but in the end, you get your dream girl. Which one do you think will truly make you happy? Everything that you want in this world, to a certain extent, you have to compete for it. The pot of money that everyone else is also trying to earn to survive in life, the girls that you want, the love that you deserve from your family members, everything, you must compete for it. And by competing, you need to improve yourself. There is a man out there that's working hard on himself. He's bigger than you, he's stronger than you. He's much more fit, his face has that jawline that you want to get. He talks in a way that is confident and makes everyone feel good and comfortable by his side. There is a man out there that you're supposed to become, and he's getting everything that you want. You have to compete with him until one day you reach his level. To you, joining us on this journey of self-improvement, our future is bright.